sure he's probably got kicked out of wherever he lived. The funny thing is, though, he'll pay his bills when he needs to. He's by himself, but not when he's with people. Fucking selfish.
Scumbag piece of shit.
Scumbag, selfish piece of fucking shit. Nigga used to take me to school every fucking morning, and I never asked him to.
What about it?
No, just fucking wrong. That was nice of him, though. That was the only thing I can look back and be like, you know what, that was nice.
Bro, it was so weird going to my middle school today.
Bradley?
Yeah, I saw Miss Cudlick, I saw Miss Mitchell, I saw Miss,
oh shit, Miss Mitchell's still there?
Yeah, I saw Miss Todd, I saw...
Oh, fuck Miss Todd.
Yeah, she hated me.
Fuck that, I hated her.
I called her a lesbian bitch. I was like, don't be mad that you can't get any pussy, you little...
Good. No, I used to hate her. She was... fucking bitch.
She was literally a belligerent ass.
There, damn. How old is she now? Like fucking 70?
Old.
Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? Hey, bud.
This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Looking at the Lakers, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Memphis Grizzlies. And that does your confidence guys no favor.
I want to start going to an outside gym so I can get my daily sun intake while also working out.
And that when one thing would go wrong, and then another, really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
Williams. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. And coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this, the league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end.
All AD needs is solid inside positioning. Once he has this, he's clear for takeoff.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket. No matter what D he's faced with, he averages about 31.5 points a game.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him. And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building. Yeah, 2 turnovers already in just the first few minutes. Clearly a bit careless. They need him to refocus.
James with the bucket.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Just 3 to shoot. 13 feet away. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. 6-point game. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Now here's Williams. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Lakers ball.
And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. It's stolen by Dort. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Giddey. LeBron with the block.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. You better watch out when LeBron is around.
Back to Davis. The shot that time, not on target. And the Thunder going the other way now. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
They couldn't hit a thing out there. With that awful shooting percentage, you will be lucky to win one game in this league.
Here's Dort. Nice D from Russell.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City.
I've been having a few where every time I shoot, just about.
D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that
A few
all-star
fun,
level,
but still.
and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
To the paint. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And proving to be effective around the rim, Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
And it's the Thunder with the ball.
No.
After the basket by Los Angeles. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much. And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
Here's Joe. After the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Saric. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Hachimura. And finished off by LeBron.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Now here's Saric. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's James. 2 points. That one goes. James has got 10.
Oh, great ball movement there. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Williams. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
That one good for 2. He's got 12.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Poor decision there to heave the ball so far down the court. I mean, there's plenty of better places to go with it.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far.
Your Lakers, 20, the Thunder.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace in transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And Davis sends it back.
The combination of agility and reach makes AD a lethal defender, capable of sending shots back from anywhere.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Los Angeles leading by 12. Calling for Anthony Davis, a big contributor to this team when healthy.
Kevin, AD does everything on the court that you ask of him. He can defend in space and guard just about anybody. Along with being a force on the offensive side, he's a terrific talent.
It's good, he scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Despite his slim frame, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is showing enough strength to take the hit and complete the play.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after D'Angelo Russell hitting the 3. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Williams. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't bank that one in. And the dunk by James.
Though LeBron loves to keep his teammates involved, when he's feeling it, like tonight, he'll call his own number.
And Giddey gets it to go.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Offensive rebound. Here's Bamba. Lakers passing it around. Out to Russell. Goes back up. Pass to Vanderbilt. From down in the low post, it goes. James has got 16. We all know, Steve, that playoff basketball is different. So if you're preparing a teammate for their first taste of the postseason, a first-time playoff player, what do you tell them?
Well, the intensity goes to another level, but the game is the same. You really have to slow down in your mind the game in the playoffs. But most importantly, you must watch film, and film to get an edge.
Well, we know we're in the later stages of his career, but Steve, it's just simply incredible, mind-boggling, really, how athletic LeBron James remains.
Kevin, to put it frankly, we've never seen anything like this. He's still getting up with ease for some vicious throwdowns, a testament to how hard he works.
Pass to Williams. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Here's LeBron. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Down low. Pass to Sharch. Puts it up. Williams trying to break free. And they pick up 2.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Sarge has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere. Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Here's Man. He's still scoreless so far in this one. On the wing, Wiggins. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Lakers lead by 16. And that one's good by Davis.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Man. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot.
See ya. He quit. I always make him quit. I always make him quit. Quit. I really do, though. I always make him fucking quit.
Damn, I'm smacked as fuck right now.
This dude's fucking smacked as fuck.
Holy shit, I'm smacked.
Oh.
Welcome to the Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. You take a look at the Suns. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Here's Zubac. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Booker up top. Outside for Durant. Driving the lane. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And here are the Clippers. Last game matchup with the Suns. A tough loss there.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell a little bit short in that one.
And maybe if they were at home, their fans could have given them the boost they needed to get over the top.
The former MVP, the hunger and energy Westbrook plays with each and every night is downright infectious.
And then Durant with the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
And it's in there. And coming down the stretch here, Greg, a lot left to decide, especially for teams on the playoff bubble.
And Kevin, the play-in tournaments add another level of complexity. I'll say this, the league now has more teams fighting all the way to the end.
Now here's Paul. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Now Paul. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Just 2 to shoot. Durant way outside. So here's Westbrook. Here's Leonard. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
And the reflexes are just key. Kawhi is already anticipating that shot before he even gets the ball.
Now here's Booker. Last game, 26 points. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Basketball.
The three from KD.
And to put things simply, this has not been his goal.
No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
I'm playing Clippers versus Suns right now. I'm the Clippers. This is like the real life playoff game right now.
Like it was on the way down.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even
I don't know
in the
about
pros,
tonight.
recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Ayton. The wide open look for Plumlee. And the baseline jumper, no good. On the wing, Booker buries it from three-point range.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
Outside Leonard. Outside for George. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And it's Ayton missing.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Westbrook has an exceptional talent for creating for his guys. He sets them up, and boy, they are knocking them down.
And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac. And Phoenix making a change here. 1:11 left in the first quarter. Durant, that's good.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And so here are the Clippers. Here's Westbrook. Ross grabs the board. Suns trail by 3. Outside Warren. Back to Durant. Shoots over Leonard. 6 to shoot. Pass to Durant. Wide open look. Off the left rim and out.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
The shot's good from Westbrook.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Batum with the steal. Here's George. And it's good, 2 points. George has got his second basket of the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Booker outside. Here's Ayton. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Los Angeles.
Your Clippers, 18. the Suns. 11.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Aiden. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Wow.
Powell, no one around him. From deep, George. Offensive rebound.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Durant at the elbow. Over George. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Pass to Plumlee. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Batum. Rebound by the Suns. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive level.
First team foul.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot. And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Gotta enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Now here's Durant. 5 points in the game. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Drills it from outside. And now it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
To have a knockdown three-point shooter with George's size and skill gives Coach a lot of options on the offensive end.
Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Personal foul.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks.
Surprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Clippers. Outside, George fires from deep. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Biombo, no luck.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And George with the stuff.
And on offense, George has looked totally focused.
Yeah, I've
He's
just been
fully
buying chicken
committed
every
to
day. My
having a
mom
big
makes
game
it.
tonight.
Paul with the ball. George picks him up to the paint. Here's Craig. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Pass to man. Here's George. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Plumlee's got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort. And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Morris, no good. Pass to Paul. And a deep 3 from Booker. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
In the first half,
And
with the score, your Clippers, 39.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second.
To the floor, your Clippers, Barrett.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out
fucking up.
hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
The shot by Powell, no good. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 9-point game. Fires, high post. Oh, he misses the dunk. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Baisley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
At the line.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
They get it back. Second shot opportunity. That shot no good. Warren with the ball. Now guarded by Plumlee. To the inside. Baisley, good. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Here's Baisley following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Pass to Leonard. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Leonard, no luck.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the blocks.
Now here's Ayton. after Eric Gordon's miss. Down low. And close. Tries again. And Ayton with the layup. Now just a 4-point Clipper lead.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
First personal foul.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Leonard. The shot missing. So Phoenix will take it the other way. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Phoenix ball.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Ross with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Shamet. Here's Okogie. To the middle. For the lead.
Terrence Ross.
And the bucket is good from Ross in deep.
Josh Okogie.
And the Suns lead by 2.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Zubac. Leonard looking over the floor. Here's Highland. And again, no good by the Clippers. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 17-3 run. Okogie. And the layup falls. And it's a 4-point Phoenix lead.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to
the points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Suns ahead. Ending the third quarter with an energy burst, a 19-3 run. And we'll be back right after this. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Clippers trail by 4. Outside, George. Pass to Mann. Back to George. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Mann can't hit. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. And no good. Empty that time from Leonard. Here's George. And it's Durant with the rebound. Here's Ayton. And he banks in the layup. Ayton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league. What an athletic play by Durant. This man, what can't he do?
Pass to Leonard.
What the hell is that, Kawhi?
Nice D from Warren.
I was trying to do a fade.
Phoenix
Like it was
leading
a hop
by
step
6.
layup.
Booker outside. Inside. Stolen by George. Now the Clippers moving it up. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
And they need to use that momentum, clawing their way back via fast break points.
Poke loose. Down low. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Durant. And the wide open shot from Warren. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Here's Leonard. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns leading by 7. To the middle. No good from Ross.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Ball looking over the floor. They get it again. No good on that one. Clippers trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Such a skilled, versatile talent. When Durant is focused on scoring, he's hard to guard without foul.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
Now here's Ross. And he drives in. And Ross with the slam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Zubac.
What the fuck? That was horrible.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Phoenix.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And these guys already with 40.
Hey, thanks for watching my stream. I'm sorry I blew it.